45,000 acceleration, 45,000 acceleration to deceleration, 400 speed, PLA plus eSun, 260 degrees, pressure advance 0.04, smooth time 0.01, SCV 70, CFAP fan full speed, no panels mounted, no double Z rigid, no 4040. Replace the hot end parts, I mean the tool head parts to PCCF. Only the ducts is left with the ASA. The nice thing is nothing is shaking. Let's put the CPAP fan to 0 and you can hear the sound of the printer without the fan. Yes, that's the sound. And you see the phone is taking the video between me and between the object. But I think it's going to destroy it unless we turn the fans on back. I can't see the artifacts without cooling. I think we got some ringing, but it's very superficial and doesn't look very bad for me. And for a printer with frame 2020, I think I'm very happy with the results. Even I turned the input shaper with the CPAP tube on. And the CPAP fan full speed, just to make sure. Everything is in shape. and I think the steeper motor from the back it's need more bracing. ASA was better. I'm not sure why when I replaced to the carbon fiber polycarbonate is just, I feel it's not sitting very flush to the extruder mount plate. Maybe some shrinkage and warping. .2 layer height. With the first beta molding I had problem with the filament pad, and there was no way you can push filament that fast. Also I put combine every two infill layers together and forget about that setting, and it was making me problem with the infill. But I fixed the angle with the filament pad in this last print. Even to be honest, I have something I'm going to sort, because I feel Clockwine he put half millimeters thickness shims on the top and the bottom of each idler, but for me, because I don't have this, I have only 1 millimeter. So some of them they are under, some of them they are top. I think every bolt, the top bolt I put them on the top and the lower bolt on the bottom, but I'm not happy with that. So maybe I'm going to order some 0.5 shims, because my idler I think is a smaller, as you can see in the distance there. If we go back there, you see there the bottom bolt, and I have the shims on the top, and here it's on the bottom anyway. But yeah, so the belt is not perfectly balanced. Because I couldn't find the idlers he recommending, I'm not sure exactly the size. Just to prove for everyone, it's real input shaper values, and there is no fake curves or any other source of fake peaks of the curves. And please, I hope feedback which is reflect to all of us and improve the quality of what we're doing. And I'm still using that steeper motor which I modified. I changed the shaft for it, and it's working great. Even I'm thinking to make the Moons motors, they all S35, and just close the holes for these caps. You don't need long shafts that's sticking out. Unless putting some ducts on them to look cool. maybe. Yeah, that's cable sticking was for X end stop. I am not happy with the sensorless homing because one number different and it's kicking hard. One number less and is sometimes missing and it's just homing in the center of the bed and then get me problems with the prints and start knocking everywhere. So I prefer X end stop. And I'm happy I was able to tune the prints for this fast printing. I learned to change many settings. And the current on the steepers is just 2.2 amp, all of them. I'm not using high currency or anything else. Microstep is just 23, sorry 32. 128 was giving me out of processor. I feel 64 and 32 much differences, so I don't just want to get failures after a couple hours in the prints, in the middle of prints when I have a full bed. I have some stringing inside. Since the temperature I'm using it's over, but I just want to show the reflections of the filament. I don't want to make it get cool extruded and just showing its very matte color. I always like the last layer, the top surfaces, to be very smooth and clean. Okay, let's have a close look to it. I think it's not too bad. Yeah, I have X even worse than Y. Seems to me this is the back and that's the seams line in the center. And the artifacts when we stop the fan. And some stringing.